Are you going to do a fronty?
No, you going.
Oh. Here we are, last part of the FMX project. We'll start where we left off. In part 2 I said the exhaust pipe under the grab hole didn't bother me, but it's been melting my glove, so yeah, we're heat wrapping that thing.
Damn, homie, in high school you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you? I got the sickest vendetta. When it come to the cheddar, nigga, you play with my paper, you gon' meet my Beretta. Now shout it.
I've been riding the Yamaha every day, just trying to give it everything it's got. I'm freaking loving it. And I'm sure the neighbours love putting it with me.
enjoys going to Spain and how people can just enjoy their time in Spain. So something that is done in most parts of Spain on very peculiar occasions, and that was one of them.
McLeod Accessories has hooked us up with an FMF pipe. Not only does it sound sick, but it makes the bike so responsive so I can be really choppy with the throttle and just hang off it. First thing I've noticed is a lot lighter than a stock pipe. FMF put in so much effort and quality into their stuff, so it's definitely worth having for any bike. Because it made the bike so responsive, it definitely changed my riding style for the better.
Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you? I got the sickest vendetta. When you come to the channel, nigga, you play with my better than a shorty. Damn.
After months of jumping, you start to notice your suspension gets a little bit softer, and that's the time you need to get it serviced.
Alright guys, so here we got the Freerider long-term test bike, Yamaha YZ450. Pretty solid bike. There hasn't been anything done to the motor as far as I know. It's just regular oil changes and air filters obviously. These things are pretty rock solid, so, but you know, suspension, all suspension needs servicing at regular intervals. Even freestyle stuff, probably a lot of people think that it probably doesn't, but it does. It's you know, when you make these things stiff enough to do the freestyle kind of thing, there's a lot of pressure happening inside the suspension, especially with the forks. They tend to, you know, bleed oil out of places where it definitely needs to be, and then they'll get a little bit softer over time. Yeah, so today we're going to pull the suspension out, service the forks and the shock, make sure everything's all good, freshen it up. It'll be a bit, you know, stiffer when we're finished. It'll be back to where it was when it was first done, and that's it. And just get all the components out, throw it on the bench, pull it apart, do our thing. Now that's the difference between the two shock oils used on the left, obviously, and some fresh stuff on the right there. Fully synthetic, pretty good stuff. It's got a good viscosity index and it's got all the right numbers, but that's what happens to it. It all breaks down. Not much dirt in there, usually is. It's good. All good as new in there. It's the only thing that's really worn is the oil. All the components are just like they came off the showroom floor. Yeah, clean all the bolts and everything on there. Something's even... Yamaha will be wrapped when they get this thing back, because it's like nothing's... Like the forks aren't roosted or anything. It's... Alright, so yeah, we've been over the bike, suspension wise, pulled it out, serviced it, cranked up the volume a little bit. Actually, we stiffened it up a little bit, front and rear. Since it's been pretty good actually, since I've been doing this project with FreeriderMx Magazine and Lance. I've actually picked up quite a bit of freestyle stuff, so you know, doing a bunch of guys now. Truman Carroll, Josh Sheehan, might have heard of him, he goes okay. Anyway, Lance is going to kick the tyres and light the fires in this thing this afternoon, so we'll go see what that's all about. Take the screwdriver and see if anything needs adjusting. Yeah, we're out here testing the bike. I serviced the suspension earlier back at the workshop. I bought the magic screwdriver, so far not needed. Yeah, Lance is pretty happy with the way the bike's flying. Pops off the ramp a little bit better. Said it's pretty easy to whip. And I've noticed that it's landing really nice too. I don't even hear a thud on the down ramp. So yeah, it's landing pretty smooth. Nowhere near using all the trouble. All seems pretty good so far. A little bit windy. Probably about the worst thing about the day. Lance has just got through riding the bike. Everything's working fine, and it's giving it the big thumbs up. Heading out to Jacko's place, and yeah, let's kick some butt. Should be all good.
Now we have perfect suspension again, it's time to throw on the GYTR parts. These parts bring your bike to life, they look sick. Now the parts are on, there's no way I can go back to a stock bike, they just look too good. My knee brace has rubbed holes in the seat cover, so we replaced that with the GYTR one too. The GYTR one is grippier. Jacko ended up dropping everything for me and manned the pit and let me have my first flip in 3 years and my first flip on a 450, so to say the least I was freaking nervous. The first jump is always a scary one, so before that I like to do a straight jump to dirt and then you can remember your speed because it's sometimes hard to judge into the foam pit for your first time. The YZ450F is handling everything really well. There's no maintenance issues, it's not losing bolts anymore, it's becoming really hard to find anything to fault. After such a good ride at Jacko's, it's now time to head to South Australia, where we're going to jump to a portable landing.
We are heartbreak, not where I thought we would be.
Today we're at the Andy Hensel Support to Walk fundraiser. We've got all the guys from all over Australia, all the best FMX riders. We've got Joel Brown, Pete Anderson, Luke McNeil, to name a few. We're battling the wind today, but awesome atmosphere. We've got live bands, we have a bar, merchandise everywhere. Everyone's having an awesome time.
Thought we would be.
Trucks are pretty technical to jump to. If you over jump, it's a lot harsher than it is to dirt, and that's exactly what the wind is making us do. The 450 has so much power that it's really easy to over jump anyway. I have to be really careful. I broke my leg. Huh? I think I broke my leg.
You alright, bro?
I think I broke my leg. It happens to every rider. One small mistake was all it took. As soon as I hit the ground, I knew I broke my leg.
Is it jarred?
No, broken. So I guess this is how the FMX project ends.
Lay on your back.
I've been given the opportunity to test this bike through a long season of freestyle, and I couldn't be more grateful. Long story short, the YZ450F is the most reliable, robust, maintenance-free bike I've ever ridden. Yamaha is so innovative. Every new YZ450F they release just gets better and better. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been such a good experience. The FMX project will be back.
What will you do when the candles you blew out turn out not to keep their promises?
Stacks and cheese and light my weed up with the stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stacks and cheese and light my weed up with the stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stacks and cheese and light my weed up with the stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stacks and cheese and light my weed up with the stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stacks and cheese and light my weed up with the stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stacks and cheese and light my weed up with the stars out at night. Stars out at night. Stars out at night.